Good morning. Today we're going to be working on Unit 5, Lesson 6 notes. Last time we worked on law of sines, and now we're going to work on law of cosines. Well, hopefully you remember Pythagorean theorem, and Pythagorean theorem helped us to work with some triangles. And if you remembered, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, and we could put that in for right triangles. Well, law of cosines was a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine c of c squared. So we did a little bit of that. And we're going to go through and we could rewrite it to look like the 3 on the bottom. All it means is that if you're looking for the side A or angle A, the rest of the numbers are going to be the other two sides. Just think of it as that way. It makes it a lot easier to understand. And then, nice thing to think of. When do you use law of sines? When do you use law of cosines? So for law of sines, you're going to use it if it's angle, angle, side, angle, and side angle cases. If it is law of cosine, it's going to be mostly for side, angle, side, and side cases. Okay? The giveaway is if you set it up and you have two variables, you know you're using the wrong formula. So very easy thing to check for. All right, so let's go ahead and work on this one. So what we're going to do is I like to go ahead and label the sides to match what we are. So this side is going to be side C. This one is side A. Here is side B. And this one is a side angle side. So we are going to be doing cosine. They want us to find side AB, which is going to be C. So we're going to set it up. We're going to go get up a little bit. We're going to go C squared equals the A squared plus the B squared. So we're taking the other two sides. So 29 squared plus 13 squared minus 2, and we're going to take those two sides again. And then cosine of our angle C. And then you're going to straight put this into the calculator. Some calculators you can do it straight through. Some you have to break up. Check your calculator to see how you're going to actually put it in. And we're going to get C squared equals 440.9. Now we want to get C by itself, so we're going to square root both sides, and we only want the positive, so we don't need to worry about putting a plus minus in front. So C is actually going to equal 21. Okay. Now the next one we're going to do is we want to find BC. So BC is going to be our A. B across from the angle B is B, and C. It's right at first if you are going to get those mixed up, just make sure that you know that what side and angle you're looking for is written correctly. And so what we're going to do, since we want to find A, we're going to go A squared equals one side plus the other minus 2 times those angles, and then cosine of our angle here. And I know I'm running out of room. Oh, just barely fit it in. And then check to see your calculator, plug that all in, and we're going to get 27.2. A lot of 2's there today. And we're going to take the square root of it. And so A equals 45. All right. And then I want you to go ahead and you're going to practice for finding BC. And I'm going to give you the answer, but I want to see you do the work. You should get this one. Should be, and we want to find BC so that you're trying to find side A. So if you do your work, A is going to be 33. And for number 4, we're looking for BC, which is across from angle A. So again, you're trying to find A, and you should get 5.5. If you do not get those answers, go back, look at the first 2 equations, and you should be able to set it up exactly the same way. All right. So here we're going to find angle A. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to set it, we want to find angle A. So we need to know that we're going to set it up for this one. So we're going to go A, side A, which is 14 squared. Might need a little extra room, so just a second. Let me add some extra space. There we go. So it makes it easier. So 14 squared equals your one side next to it plus your second side minus 2, and then multiply your 2 sides. Whoops, that 9 times 6, and then cosine A. Now this time we sort of need to go ahead and multiply these a little bit easier. And I just changed this problem around. So we're going to get this to be, don't like it when you touch the screen, it likes to change. So we're going to get this to be 196 equals, and I'm just going to combine the 9 squared plus the 6 squared, and I'm going to get 117 minus, and I'm going to go 2 times 9 times 6, 108 cosine A. And then here we're just going to go add, subtract, multiply, divide. So we're going to move 117 to the other side. Since it's positive, we subtract it. We're going to get 79 equals negative 108 cosine A. And we're going to divide negative 108 because we want that A by itself. So 79 divided by negative 108. And whoops, we're going to get negative 0.7314, but after the 4 is an 8, and I'm going to just make it a 5. Usually when I'm dealing with trig, I like to do 4 numbers after just to make sure we get the correct. Now, if you remember in the previous lesson, to get the A by itself, we're going to multiply both sides by the inverse of cosine. Okay, and we're going to go second cosine, put your answer in, and we're going to get our angle to be 137. And mine becomes 0.01 degrees. I'd be okay with 137 degrees. Okay. Now with the next one, again, it said doing it the same way. We want to find angle B. So we're going to set it up for the side across from it. Oops, get that down. So we're going to go 26 squared equals one side squared plus the other side squared minus 2, and then you're going to multiply both sides. And then again, it's cosine whatever angle you're looking for. We're doing B. So we're going to plug everything in. So 26 squared is 676. 15 squared plus 18 squared. Oops. Helps if you don't skip a square in there. Get a very different answer. 549 minus 2 times 15 times 18. You're going to get 540 cosine B. We're going to minus the 549. We're going to get 127 equals negative 540 cosine B. We're going to divide by negative 540 on both sides. And we're going to get negative 0.2352. I'm just rounding it. Cosine B. And remember, we want to get rid of the cosine, so I'm going to go cosine negative 1 on both sides. Should have moved it down a little bit. So second cosine, and then our number. And we're going to get the angle is going to be 103.6 degrees. All right, and now you're going to be working on your assignment.